Rishi.
And I'm Renzo.
And we love giant monsters.
If you're like me, and I know I am, you like giant monster movies too. Even though the 2014 Godzilla film is definitely flawed, it was, a pretty big success. And the 2014 San Diego Comic-Con, they announced they're doing at least one or two more.
I mean, you can argue that the new movie was like an older Godzilla film in the sense that Godzilla only shows up like twice, and not that much at that, because in the old suit movies he didn't really show up that often. But at the same time, in the old suit movies, when the monsters would show up, it felt meaty. It felt like
they devoted.
It's like you felt like you got a real show out of it. In this new one, it's like he shows up. It's like
Gareth Edwards or Garth Edwards.
Gareth.
He feels at times a little embarrassed about doing a full-on Godzilla fight, kind of like in the same way Nolan, I think, is a little embarrassed about doing superheroes.
Yeah.
At times, it felt like I understand wanting to build up Godzilla, but I think cutting away in Hawaii was a mistake.
I thought that was a mistake. It was a tease, and it just leaves you frustrated.
It does.
Don't do that for the next movie, please.
But at least, they're going to have to devote more screen time in the next movie, because we have Rodan and Mothra returning in it, which leads some people to think King Ghidorah is going to be there too. Honestly, I would have liked to see Varan the Unbelievable.
Varan the Unbelievable!
Be in the new Godzilla film. Because the poor guy can't catch a break. He had one movie, he had a cameo appearance in Destroy All Monsters, and then he was going to be in GMK, but they cut him out. Give Varan a break. Give Varan his own movie, Gareth.
Bring Varan back.
Bring Varan back. The people want more Varan.
Oh, and, maybe toss a bone to Anguirus.
Yeah, throw Anguirus a bone, too.
Yeah.
He got those weird
armadillo
powers.
And Baragon.
Baragon was in GMK. Let's think.
Yeah, that was a really good movie, but he didn't even get title billing. But all
he
the
didn't
other
get title billing. I know, everyone else got title billing. It's like, hey, what about me? I get the first fight with him. It's like, yeah, whatever. Now we also have a prequel to King Kong coming out, Skull Island.
What?
From Legendary Pictures.
Wait, a prequel to which King Kong?
They are not, I think, they're not acknowledging the Peter Jackson one. I think they're kind of doing their own thing. I think technically it's supposed to be a prequel to the original King Kong.
But how's that even,
Well, I mean, it's like one of those weird things, has anyone ever really asked for a prequel to King Kong?
I don't think anybody wants
People have been like, what happened to Anakin Skywalker? Careful what you wish for. But, who's been like, how did Kong get on that? Well, it does raise the question. The people are worshipping Kong. They built a temple to him. Something had to happen when Kong showed up, and they were like, this guy's awesome. Let's feed him some virgin. This guy's legit. Do you think it'll be as racist as the old Kong movies?
What Hollywood movie that's out now isn't racist?
I know.
Let's be honest.
Hey, let's make Kondunian Singh into a white guy.
Yeah, let's do that.
But
and it's like, and then they have to go out of their way to explain in a comic book tie-in why he's white.
I know.
It was so awful.
But no, since Legendary Pictures puts out the 2014 Godzilla, Pacific Rim, and the upcoming Skull Island, everyone's like, let's do a Destroy All Monsters type movie, and just mash them all together.
I mean, it having the new Godzilla having Rodan and Mothra almost makes me feel like this has to be a Ghidorah. Ghidorah has to show up.
What else? Mudo 2.0.